We're here today to talk about the problem in the capital markets, the turmoil on Wall Street, and that the root cause of these problems is the high foreclosure rate in this country and also here in Michigan. Foreclosure affects everyone, not just the homeowner who's losing their home, but also the neighboring property owners who are losing the value of their property. The investors who hold these mortgages are also losing a great deal of money, which is causing the turmoil on Wall Street. So far, the Bush administration's response has been very risky, putting up trillions of tax dollars to back a bailout of these Wall Street investors, and doesn't really get at the underlying problem. These investors who hold these mortgages are losing money because the homeowner is losing their home in foreclosure. That investor, in turn, is losing their asset and losing the money from the mortgage payments. By placing a temporary freeze on mortgage foreclosures in Michigan, having a judge supervise this, giving the homeowner a break for up to 24 months, that will help stabilize property values here in this state, but it'll also help ensure that we don't have to put tax dollars at risk to bail out an investor, because that investor will still have its asset in that home and will still be receiving money in a mortgage payment.
They will save the homes of the families, and they will instantly, each time a mortgage is saved, put more predictability into these financial markets. To do otherwise is to stand in a grass fire with your feet on fire and pour water on your head. To bail out the banks and the investors at the top without addressing the cause at the bottom will mean the bailouts will continue and continue and continue.
We see here today we're joined by those that lead the constituencies that are probably the hardest hit, labor and people of color, who always had some compromising situation to deal with to get a fair mortgage to begin with. My biggest angst today with what is happening in Washington is that there was much more concern and consideration given to Freddie and Fannie than the folks in my small towns that I represent, and actually across the state of Michigan.
The Michigan State Conference NAACP urges the Michigan legislature to pass Senator Clarke's moratorium bill to give Michigan families a breather, to give them some time temporarily to stay in their homes for a year or 2 years until we get past this crisis. Thank you.